Pero nung nalaman ko, hindi po pala.
What?
Si Stell, sobrang friendly po. Siya po yung happy
Oh,
pill
I would
namin.
love to be
Di ko
friends
alam
with you,
na
Stell.
siya pala yung main vocal po kasi akala ko magaling na talaga siya sumayaw. First impression ko po kay Josh, mabait po siya na mayabang po na dati.
Ayun.
Tinatry niya lang maging maangas pero deep inside hindi talaga.
Si Sejun, akala ko po hindi siya yung leader.
Nung una, ang weird niya po, nagsasalita mag-isa, parang bigla na lang siya nagagano.
Solidizing.
Isang tabi po, nakatayo siya sa gilid. Tapos may training kami, tapos biglang gagano. Tapos biglang gagano. Gagano po siya sa gilid.
Okay, hang on. I think it's pretty normal to soliloquize as long as you don't let anybody see you do that. It's okay to talk to yourself as long as you are aware that nobody's around you. I mean, that's based off of a psychological principle that I read before. Because, quite honestly, I soliloquize a lot, like most of the time. Hello ladies and gentlemen, those in between, welcome back to my channel. Right here and today, we're going to be reacting to another SB19's video. Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful time wherever you are in the world right now. If you're completely brand new to this channel, please check out my other reaction videos, and if you like them, hit the subscribe button for closing out this video. Anyway, today we're going to be reacting to the third episode of SB19 Story, which is a mini documentary by CashualChuck. Before we dive into reacting to this episode, let's do a little bit of recap of what I saw in the previous episode, which is episode 0, Ghost. And in that episode, we got to see the other supposed to be members of SB19, and I'm very much curious about where they are now. So I might as well check them out and check out some more information about them later. But anyway guys, I don't want to keep you waiting for much longer, and without any further ado, let's get started.
Would you believe me if I said that SB19 would be successful if I met them 3 years ago? You'd probably think I'm cheating because I'm talking from the present. And your past self would never believe me because I might have only seen them as a trying hard boy group who had to wear the same clothes over and over and over and over again because they couldn't afford a nice variety. But what if despite all this, they already knew what's gonna happen?
Itong mga to, sigurado ako in the future, magiging successful kami.
Amen.
They knew their destiny. Pablo's username reads, I'm Seismite. A random fan asked, why? He answered, it also means seismic, like Earth's vibrations. It's something big and important, so when I seize the mic, I create this impact, like an earthquake. And when an earthquake happens, you know what's next after that? Are you sure you don't know? Do you actually want me to spell?
Alright, hang on. Let me pause the video because that statement kind of reminds me of the law of vibration. It says that everything on Earth vibrates. I can't exactly elaborate on that, but quite honestly, before filming this reaction video, I listened to this 1 hour long audio file about the law of vibration because I really wanted to understand what it is. But quite honestly, I am still trying hard to understand because it's quite deep. I might as well listen to that audio file in order for me to understand this law. I believe in the law of attraction as well, which means positive attracts positive, like attracts like. Like if you are positive, then you also attract positive energy, and then if you are negative, you also attract negative energy. You attract who you are being, you know. I also believe in the law of sowing and reaping, and yeah. Okay, let's move on before I talk about all of these things endlessly. Sorry. That's pretty intense. I mean, I love the editing. Okay, hang on. I'd like to say that I love the editing of this video. Pretty intense. Not to mention the super dramatic extra music background. I love it.
Yeah, that's Pablo. If you're new here, you're probably wondering how he ended up there. This is called Triple.
First episode, I remember that. How they were formed.
Get in the zone.
Finally, they were starting to go up. They were very young. This was the time when they were still trying to figure out their musical identity. Enter the Get in the Zone album.
Okay.
Just check out the level of variety.
Oh, I love Burning Passion. Oh my goodness, I really love. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we gonna go up. Ibibigay ko ang aking puso. At kahit pa ang mundo ay mag-iba. Nariyan ang kaibigan mo.
Oh, okay.
It was definitely a mix of everything.
I've already made a reaction video to Love Goes, but that was the acoustic version of that song. I didn't realize it was an upbeat song. I didn't.
The Bashers immediately saw this as a weakness. They were seen as a group who didn't know what they were doing. Despite all the hate,
Bashers.
18 didn't get affected as they started to get to know the boys on a deeper level. We got to
Oh
know
my
their fun
gosh.
side.
Si Ken naman po, nung na-meet ko to dati sa cover group, parang sabi ko, feeling ko mayabang to, parang gano'n po, mayabang to, tapos tumbling-tumbling ka pa dyan, gano'n, tumbling-tumbling pa to.
Uy, judgmental si Stell.
Parang lagi siyang may sariling mundo, hindi po siya bilong sa amin.
Tinanong siya ng teacher namin, sa tingin mo sino pinakamagaling sumayaw? Ako! Sabi niya po.
Halika. Me. Ako po, sinabi ko po talaga.
Ay, kung confident ka naman, bakit
Yes
hindi,
po.
di ba?
Ang galing ko po talaga.
Si Justin po, una ko nakita to. Oh, pogi. Siguro mayabang to.
Si Justin naman po, nung una ko po siya nakita, sabi ko, typical guy, parang gano'n. Sorry,
Typical
Justin
guy.
po,
What do you mean by
parang
typical
pure,
guy?
Pero nung nalaman ko, hindi po pala.
What?
Si Stell, sobrang friendly po. Siya po yung happy
Oh,
pill
I would
namin.
love to be
Di ko
friends
alam
with you,
na
Stell.
siya pala yung main vocal po kasi akala ko magaling na talaga siya sumayaw. First impression ko po kay Josh, mabait po siya na may mayabang po na dating.
Ayun.
Tinatry niya lang maging maangas pero deep inside hindi talaga.
Si Sejun, akala ko po hindi siya yung leader.
Nung una, ang weird niya po, nagsasalita mag-isa, parang bigla na lang siya nagagano. Isang tabi po, nakatayo siya sa gilid, tapos may training kami, tapos biglang gagano. Tapos biglang gagano. Gagano po siya sa gilid.
Okay, hang on. I think it's pretty normal to soliloquize as long as you don't let anybody see you do that. It's okay to talk to yourself as long as you are aware that nobody's around you. I mean, that's based off of a psychological principle that I read before. Because, quite honestly, I soliloquize a lot, like most of the time. And I used to have a co-worker who eventually became a professional psychologist. And then I asked her whether it was normal for anybody to soliloquize, and then she said, yeah, so long as you don't let anybody see you do that. Okay, let's move on.
Anong ginagawa na? Nagre-ritual ba ito sa gilid?
We also got to know their internal battles.
To all of our families, especially to our parents,
Ah.
sa mama ko, sa kapatid ko.
Please don't. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Kahit sobrang hindi ko sa buhay sa buhay.
Oh my God.
Hindi ako sigurado kung ano yung pinapasok ko.
Oh my.
Pero nandiyan lang yung para sa akin.
Oh my.
Thank you. Gusto ko mag-thank you sa apat na to.
Oh my God.
Gusto ko pasalamat sa apat na to. Hindi ko lagi iniwan. So, pinangyari lang natin na hindi ka nang magkahiwalay ng grupo, pero yung bumalik sila kasi hindi nila ako iniwan. Parang naisip namin na mas maganda ituloy namin. kahit naniniwala sa akin, pag hindi ko na kaya, sila nagtulong sa kanya ako. Kasi so, yan, si Sergio, si Justin, si Ken, si Josh, lahat, may showbiz dito. I love this song. Since na, pasalamatan na po nila lahat, sumali po pasalamat si Sir Robin for building this. Kung wala si Sir Robin, hindi kami mag-build. Walang showbiz, walang show na to, wala kayo dito. It's because of Sir Robin.
And just like that, SB19 got us into their zone. So back to the album. As unique as each of the songs was, all 7 of them managed to reach the #1 spot of Billboard's Lyric Fine Global chart. It's still insane
Wow.
thinking about it today. And they weren't done. They also appeared in Billboard's top Social 50, peaking at number 3. Or so they thought.
And aside from that, eto nagbabasa rin ako ng mga comments naman sa ating comment section. Kasi di ba yung last na pinost niyo is number 3 kayo sa Billboard Social 50.
Wow,
Pero
oh my
ngayon,
goodness,
number
I'm
2
having
na kayo,
goosebumps.
guys!
What?
At Billboard Social 50, may mga nagko-comment dito. And number 6 na kayo. Number 7, di ba, nung last yung pinost. Number 6 na, Virgin Artist. Congratulations!
Oh,
Di ba?
They couldn't believe it. Stell ended up forgetting that he was in a live interview because he had to check it himself. Yep, it's real. September 1st, 2020, a well-known artist canceled an Instagram live interview with MTV scheduled for the next day. So MTV host Kevin Kinney invited SB19 on a short notice to fill in.
Okay.
An opportunity knocked, they answered.
Oh my god.
Who wants to go first?
For me, I would like to collaborate with Mr. Bruno Mars.
2 weeks
Bruno
later,
Mars.
Kevin made a bold prediction.
We ask a lot of people for interviews. A lot of people that you want us to interview, we take it very seriously and we reach out. Some people, you'd be amazed, don't have the time of day, can't find the time, can't do it. Oh, you know, that's tough. Okay, no harm, no foul. Then there's the people that are like, name the time, name the place.
Oh my goodness, I'm having goosebumps.
SB19 did that at 9 p.m. They'd never done an Instagram Live before. They didn't know if they could be together. They made it a point to not only be together at 9 p.m. because they knew that was the only time that it worked for this US-based host. That type of work ethic is going to take them very far in the music industry.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Oh my goodness, the amount of professionalism that they have is super commendable and insane. I just don't know what else to say. Gosh.
Also very good at predicting music, okay? Right? I'm like the MTV push of hosts. The same way that MTV knows how to pick winners, I know how to pick winners. I said on this very app, SB19 are going to be big stars. I said it on my IG Live. I've said it to private Caitlin. I've said it to Banjo. You know, he didn't say anything back. SB19 are going to be big stars. They have it. Charismatic. They're hardworking. Today's date is September 18th, 2020, when I'm saying this, okay? I want somebody to post this on September 18th, 2021, and you can see how right I am because of how much larger and more well-known SB19 will be a year from this date right here.
And when 2021 started, he reminded people about what's to come.
4 years into my career, I've seen some people come and go, and I've seen some journeys, and you can spot things, right? You can notice trends, you can notice similarities. SB19 right now, and the lock that 18 has on the voting, week in and week out, and seeing them rise up the Social 50 chart over at Billboard, it's very akin, it's very similar to what was going on with BTS 2017, 2018. Now, I hope SB19 can reach those heights. I'm rooting for them. Those guys are awesome guys and hard-working guys. I've interviewed them after like incredibly 10-hour plus work days of rehearsal, choreography practice, and they still put a smile on their face, and they're incredibly hardworking. I think that's...
I have so much respect for hardworking people. passionate people. You know what, guys? I firmly believe that the main reason SB19 members work that hard is not really because they want fame or anything like that, but mainly because this is what they're passionate about doing. This is their passion. This is what they want. This is what their hearts desire. This is what they were born for.
Really, aside from the music being good, it's the work ethic that's going to take them to the top. So my prediction is they're going to break out in a huge way this year. So take that for what it's worth, ATN.
It's always about the attitude.
Then what happened?
Attitude can lead you somewhere. It can take you places. Always remember that.
Kevin's prediction came true.
18 SB19. Congratulations.
Oh my
This song was
gosh.
on the next level. It showcased Pablo's songwriting skills, Ken's dance moves and unique sound,
Goodness, I keep having goosebumps.
Stell's heavenly voice and choreography, the most iconic rap verse in all of P-pop by Josh.
Okay, hang on. Is there anything tear-jerking about this part of the video? Because quite honestly, I'm tearing up. Like, I am deeply moved by what happened after everything that they had been through. Gosh, is there anything tear-jerking about this part of the video? Please let me know in the comment section below, because I don't understand myself. I can't explain why I am deeply moved and I feel like crying, and I've actually been trying to hold my tears back because I don't want any one of you to say that I am overreacting, because quite honestly, guys, today I've got like more than 4 hate comments saying that I was overreacting, and even worse, somebody said that I should quit YouTubing because I was fake and that I was too vulnerable. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to react to something that I watch? I mean, I understand I'm not here to please everybody. I'm a huge fan of expressing myself instead of impressing other people. But here I am again, feeling so moved by this part of the video. Gosh. I'm actually trying hard not to tear up, because I think I've cried for the past few reaction videos, and you know, I want this reaction video to be something uplifting. But what can we do? SB19 is so inspiring. Their story is so motivational, and that we can actually get a lot of learnings, a lot of lessons from their story. And one of them is to never give up on your dream. You know what, guys? I exchanged comments with one of our frequent commenters here on this YouTube channel, Anne Benjamin. Yeah, she's one of the frequent commenters here on this YouTube channel, and I shared something with her saying that I've been in this YouTube channel for more than 2 years now, and quite honestly, there are certain times when I can't help feeling bad about the growth of my YouTube channel, because I feel like the growth of my YouTube channel is way slower than the growth of the YouTube channels of those people who I started creating this YouTube channel with. And there are a lot of times when I wanted to give up on my YouTube channel because I felt like it was going nowhere. But after watching, if I'm not mistaken, that was their interview with Tony Gonzaga, I was motivated. I was fired up with enthusiasm to go on. And this is one of the things that I love about SB19. They're so humble. they're not afraid to show their vulnerability in public. And what you see is what you get. They're not fake. And whatever emotions they feel at the moment just transmit through camera lenses, and it's super touching. It's heart moving, it's heart piercing. It pierces through my heart. And that is why I can't help falling in love with this P-pop group even more. Okay, let's move on.
And Justin's brilliant mind, which created a spectacle no one has ever seen in the country.
Wow. Love this music video.
It became the fastest P-pop music video to reach 1 million views in just 16 hours.
16 hours, wow.
SB19 sent shockwaves that reminded people of what they are capable of.
Meron akong natanaw na ko ang ilang music video nga WYAT. Na-encourage ko.
The world got inspired, so it responded with a giant wave of appreciation.
Gusto ko rin ipagmalaki yung SB19 talaga.
SB19.
Yung last video nila, yung WYAT.
Uy, maganda yun.
Ang ganda ng video, di ba?
Ang gagaling, grabe. Grabe. I
Wow.
think, doon mo rin naman makikita na hindi mo pwedeng
Coming from these iconic artists,
nag-prepare hanggang sa makakita siya ng opportunity para gamitin yung preparation na yun. Walang pinagkaiba yan kay Manny Pacquiao eh. Na nag-train sobrang galing, pagpasok niya ng ring, knockout.
Hit the nail on the head, baby boy!
Lalo ko na-appreciate ang isang artist na alam ko.
This guy is brilliant. He knows
pwedeng
exactly
magyabang,
what he's
pero
talking
hindi
about.
This was also the time when I found them. Their music made a difference in my
CashualChuck
life.
fanboying over
It gave
SB19.
people happiness.
I can't.
Their music inspired us to become a better version of ourselves despite our
CashualChuck.
imperfections. SB19 taught us not to only raise our own flag, but to wave it proudly.
Amen to that. Wow, love this episode. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
I almost forgot. I'm sorry, Pinuno, but you gotta hang in there till the next episode, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna just make my introduction short and simple because, as always, this video is super lengthy already. I just want to say that this is such a super inspiring video, and I just love that there are so many things that we can learn from this group, especially humility and work ethics, and I admire how professional they are, how humble they are, and the fact that they're not afraid to show their vulnerability in public is what makes them stronger. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this video in the comment section below, because I have nothing else to say. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when my next video comes out. Saudi!